Welcome to Movie the Podcast. That's right. Movie the Podcast. We're doing it Royal Rumble style tonight, where it's going to start with me and TJ, and then, as the big clock ticks down, we'll be joined by the rest of the merry men.
If I was any kind of editor, I would edit in like the countdown sound effects from like the Royal Rumble past, but I'm not going to do that. It's your boys, Gogs and TJ, but Sean and Alec will be here momentarily. They're both running late. They're both eventually going to get here. So it's just us for a little bit here. Just a two-man jam.
Just savor it.
Yeah, so what did we watch this week, Gogs? We didn't watch Mask of Death. We couldn't.
No, we couldn't find it. Or we weren't going to pay for it. I might just watch it analog just because.
As someone that always finds everything, I'm always shocked when there's something I can't find. But I think Mask of Death was like one of these movies that was like trapped to like a 15-run DVD. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it's weird. Like it's a direct-to-video movie with Billy D. Williams, but whatever. It doesn't matter. We watched. So Alec took the pick, and we got to watch The Rocketeer. Fun fact, I'd never seen The Rocketeer before.
I saw it. I mean, I haven't seen it since I was like 10. Whenever this movie came out, like I saw it as a kid.
Like Joe Johnson's The Rocketeer?
Joe Johnson, the guy who ended up directing the first Captain America movie.
A movie that I was telling the group chat, a movie I've come around on because my kids really like it. Yeah. And I remember when I first saw it, I was like, this ain't it, Chief. And then the more I watch it, the more I'm like, this is a good movie.
I'm still not crazy about it. I don't think it's bad. I just think it's kind of uneven is my biggest problem with it. But I don't think it's terrible. And it's certainly better than a lot of their more recent output. It doesn't deserve the amount of hate I had given it. I agree.
I'll say that much. Yeah.
Also, I have no idea what else Joe Johnson has directed. I imagine he had to direct a movie in between Rocketeer and Captain America because that was like a 20-year shift, 30 years probably.
Yeah, but I think what was cool about this, and you can sort of see, because it's set in the same era, it's got a similar aesthetic. You could kind of see where, with the first man in the Rumble, Alec, you could sort of see how what Joe Johnson did with The Rocketeer was a good pitch deck for Captain America.
Yeah, and I should have looked up the Wikipedia, but I'm lazy. There's a scene in Rocketeer that I really liked where they show like this cartoon of like what the Nazis' plan is for stealing the Rocketeer costume. I want to say that was animated by one of the OG Pixar guys. I think his name's Brad Bird.
That animation ruled.
Brad Bird's the guy who wrote
Iron Giant,
The Incredibles, and the Iron Giant too.
That's him. I want to say.
Wasn't he also the voice of Doug in Up?
I have no
maybe.
idea. Well, Brad Bird, I should have looked it up. I'm almost 100%
you
sure
still can.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You have a phone in front of you and a huge computer.
No, I refuse. I'm a professional. I can't divert my attention from the show. I'm pretty sure.
I'll tell you what. I'm recording a show and cleaning my pool at the same time, so.
Yeah, but you're a lot smarter than me, so you can multitask. I'm very stupid.
Not really.
I don't know.
Me so stupid.
Alex, famous catchphrase, me so stupid.
What was the thing from 30 Rock with Jenna Maroney when she was like fat and they made her catchphrise like, me so hungry or something?
Yeah, that was it. It was me so hungry. Hold on. I'm looking this up now. Now you've guilted me into actually doing research.
Well, while you're doing that, Joe Johnson also did Honey, I Shrunk the Kids prior to this. He did Jumanji, the original Jumanji.
Oh, really?
Jurassic Park 3.
Weird.
Hidalgo, which I think was horse-based.
Yeah, that's, I think, Viggo Mortensen horse movie, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
He did do it.
Then,
by the way,
the Benicio del Toro, Emily Blunt, Anthony Hopkins, The Wolfman was what he did right before the first Avenger.
I do remember when they said he was directing a Captain America movie, being like, man, he just directed that terrible Wolfman movie. Why'd they pick him?
That Wolfman
Captain
movie.
America was pretty good.
Yeah, we were just
definitely.
Talking about
it's gotten better over the years.
Yeah, I was just saying, my kids have got a big affinity for it, so I probably watched it 4 times in the last year.
A big Affinity Wars.
The first time I watched it, I liked it. But the best thing about it the first time was just seeing the stinger for Avengers at the end, because I pretty much jizzed in my pants when that came on screen.
I remember like hating the way they montaged him in the movie the first time I watched it, but then on subsequent viewings, I'm into it. Like this is kind of like
you're also getting older and understanding movies and stuff more. Like they can't show it was already 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's not a short film.
I just wish you could have montaged some of the earlier stuff and gave me more of the Howling Commandos. That's my only complaint.
Yeah, I would have taken more Howling Commandos. Don't get me wrong, but it was I don't know, the moment where he flips the switch and he stops being the sideshow act and goes after Bucky, that's a cool moment. And then
also isn't the guy from Band of Brothers with the really blue eye? He played M. Bison. He's Dum Dum Dugan, isn't he? In this,
that's correct.
Yes. It's fun. He's the guy saying he's not getting any roles anymore because he's a Christian.
Oh God, he's one of those.
That's
a shame.
I don't get movie roles anymore because of my religious beliefs.
Jeez.
No, you really weren't that great of it. You were a fine actor to begin with,
I loved him in that cannibal movie about the frontiersman. What was that one called? Ravenous.
Oh yeah, Ravenous is great.
You loved that movie.
I do.
I always thought he would have been a good Captain America. I thought he's
got the look, right?
He looked just like Captain America.
Yeah, the MCU would have come out 10 years earlier.
Yeah, he was too old when they came out. What's up, Sean?
What's up? Who are we talking about?
The albino guy.
What's his name? Neil McDonough.
Neil McDonough. Yeah.
Oh, Neil McDonough. Yeah, Bison.
Yeah.
Yes. God, that fucking movie.
The worst Bison.
Yeah, that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Well, just wait until Andrew Schultz is M. Bison or whatever the fuck this new movie is.
David Demolston.
That sounds amazing.
I mean, I like him, but I don't see him as M. Bison. I don't know.
Who is Andrew Schultz playing? He's playing somebody.
He's playing
somebody.
Oh, he's playing Dan Hibiki.
That's it, Dan.
He is very Japanese, so it looks like.
But he can't believe that Trump's doing all this stuff.
Oh my God!
This is a wild.
That was a wild take I watched today.
Yeah.
Who could have thought?
Yeah.
Who could have thought he did exactly what he said he was going to do?
And I love his take. I didn't people were throwing it in my face. What do you mean? I didn't vote for this. Are you the stupidest person on earth?
Idiots. Fucking idiots. What do you mean? What do you mean that he's not going to give out the Epstein list? Well,
I didn't think the leopards were going to eat my face.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. I thought that was such a stupid phrase when people started saying it.
Yeah, now
but the longer it goes, I'm it's pretty accurate.
I also didn't think there was a conspiracy around the Epstein thing until now. And now I'm neck deep in it. I'm QAnon level. I mean, I always assumed it was just a scumbag thing to do and there's bad people and yada, yada, yada. I mean, now I'm think
it was suspicious that he was the most watched prisoner in the country. And they conveniently
but it's whatever. But
no. I think he's saying he didn't think there was some massive deep state cover up. Everybody just knew he was fucking kids and trafficking.
I absolutely did. Oh, yeah. I don't know.
I'm going full QAnon me. Let's go. Let's dig this thing all the way down to its meaty core. I want to see.
Yeah,
I would love it if this is the petard they get hoisted by.
Burn fucking everybody. Burn Bill Gates. Burn the Clintons.
No,
I don't.
Yeah, they're already all the MAGA weirdos already we're still talking about this. They've already almost all fell in line, so it's just going to be something else.
I just think it's hilarious. People are like, well, what if Obama's on there? I'm like, well, then find tie him to 4 monster trucks and tear them apart on the ellipse. I don't give a shit.
Well, the funny thing is that people that are MAGA, they're because they're such fucking everything Trump does is amazing. So that's they assume that people are well, you care about Obama. It's I don't give a fuck about Obama.
I have one piece of merch, but I don't have it anymore. That was it.
Get rid of all of them. I don't care.
It's like that Boondocks episode where it's Huey, aren't you excited about Obama? And he's like, eh. And they're like, this little motherfucker said, eh.
Anyway, what did you guys, we're all here now. So what did you guys watch this past week? Wild card, Sean.
Thanks for picking me because I didn't really watch shit. I watched a bit of Yellow Jackets, the second season.
Yeah, good.
What is that about?
It's Jackets, like Alive meets Mean Girls is the best way I can put it.
It's just like it's like the soccer team or a volleyball team or something such. It's like it's like turns into like Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, and what's her face from? Both of the leads from I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore are in it, and I love both of them.
Yeah,
Elijah Wood, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in it, and Melanie Linsky.
Melanie Linsky's really good in it.
It's one of those things where I can see it.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. I always cut everybody off. I can see where it's going to run out of gas, so hopefully it doesn't go too long. Yeah. Thanks for cutting me off, jerk off.
I'm so stupid or whatever.
I hear the ending is really bad, so I'm like really worried to finish it, but whatever. And it also stars what's her name from Fallout and Sophie Thatcher, who I'm in love with.
Lucy Hale, the Fallout lead.
Yeah.
She's been in a bunch of stuff I've seen all of a sudden lately.
And Christina Ricci, who hasn't aged in the last 10 years or so.
Yeah.
How's Juliette Lewis holding up?
She looks good. I mean, she looks like Juliette Lewis. You know what? She looks better now, I think, and she's a little bit older and not quite as, like, sharp. Like, she's softened a little bit.
Yeah, but she also didn't get a bunch... she didn't get a bunch of work done. No, she looks natural. It's nice.
Yeah, which is funny that they cast her in anything because she's over 30, but...
right.
I'm trying to finish The Bear. I don't really give a shit. Like, it's not great. Like, I like the human drama to a point. But I don't care about fancy restaurant shit. And the more they talk about it, the less interested I am. Like, I don't think foam should be an ingredient.
I think you said it a while ago. Like, it's a show about like a corner sandwich shop that they turn into a fancy restaurant. It's like, who the fuck wants that to happen anymore?
Yeah, it's like if they turned your local used tire place into a Maserati dealership. It's like, okay, well, I get why people want these things, but one of them served an important role in the community and another thing's for rich assholes.
Yeah, it's not really working with the times right now.
Oh, and I watched The Accountant too. I forgot.
It's fixed.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Thoughts on the autism?
It felt like less. Like it felt like the stimming seemed like it was gone. It seemed like they gave John Bernthal autism between the two movies.
Yeah, agreed.
They gave him ADHD for sure.
It turned into kind of like a slapstick buddy comedy, sorta.
It's Rain Man meets John Wick.
Yeah, like the action's still good. Like it's a perfectly cromulent movie, but like maybe it kind of suffers in a way in the same way John Wick does. Is my expectations were like dinosaur bone low for the first one. And the second one I expect a little bit more, and I feel like it's a good movie. Like it's enjoyable, but it didn't hit me the same way the first one did. I'm not really sure how everybody else felt, but it's good.
Yeah,
it's like a 7.
I think we all kind of felt the same way.
Yeah, I liked it. My biggest problem with the movie is like the mom or whatever gets into a car accident and then like becomes an assassin. Somehow she has like all the like phone contacts to become an assassin. I don't know. That part was
it's like a Lucy
really
thing, kind
dumb.
of.
Yeah, that part I hated.
I could have done without the School for Gifted Youngsters part too, like all the hacking and shit. But I don't know. Like I didn't dislike it.
Yeah,
so,
it was fine.
Yeah. Gogs.
I watched 3 films.
Oh my god!
One is tabled because I watched it with. Well, how many of us watched Superman?
Just you and me, I think.
Just us. Okay. Well, then PJ, I'll end with that.
I watched a Superman.
Nice.
Man of Steel.
3, I hope.
No.
Superman Returns.
No. I'm going to guess it's a random one.
Okay. I watched. So first thing, Liz and I had a date night. We saw Jaws in concert. It was awesome.
Oh hell yeah!
Who doesn't love Jaws? The best part about the experience was I got to nerd out with my wife about how much I love Jaws and how it's a perfect movie and explain all the reasons it was a perfect movie. And she was into it, and that was pleasant.
It was nice that she
humored me.
She humored. That was the word.
Was it a place where you can watch something like that and talk about it too, or was it like You had to wait till afterwards.
Oh, we were at we saw it. It was at the BSO, and then the download happened between waiting for 40 minutes to get out of the parking deck and then the ride home.
Yeah, that parking lot sucks.
I'm pretty sure she was texting her boyfriend the whole time, but she was engaged and she asked questions.
Yeah, but I told her to pay attention to you. It was your day.
That means a lot. She did. She's like, tell me again about the framing and the bromance. I was like, tell me more. Tell me more. Trenchant insight.
Oh, so really? Robert Shaw was drunk during this scene?
Yeah.
So watch that. I watched, I don't know if it's Shudder original or not, the horror movie Pontypool.
Oh, I love that movie.
That movie rules.
I was texting TJ about, like, I liked it, but I don't know how I feel about it. I might need to watch it again.
Like you needed a shower?
Yeah, like it's, I don't know, like, it's a very interesting idea, but I don't know if I was, like, ready for it. It's cool. Like, the main characters are, like, the DJ guy is great, and, like,
yeah, I really like that actor. I forget his name, but he played old, what's his, Night Owl? He played old Night Owl in Watchmen, and he was in 300.
I think that's pre-Shudder, because I want to say that, like, Kill List came out roughly around the same time.
Yeah, I thought it was a 2024 movie, though.
No. That's been out for a while. Pontypool is pretty, unless they remade it.
It's 2000. Well, hold on. Hold the phone. 2009. So never mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it's such a weird concept about this, like, auditory virus sort of like.
I mean, it's just like the woke mind virus that we deal with now.
And, like, yeah, exactly. And, like, the kind of eldritch horror kind of aspect of it. I don't know. It was cool. It was well shot. I might give it another round. Give it another romp. And it's Canadian as hell. And then I watched this is a shame. This movie got to sit at my 2025 favorite movie of 2025 for, I don't know, 4 days. I watched Companion.
Oh, I love that movie.
And I loved it. Like, even, like, knowing the conceit about the lady being a robot, all the other twists and the way it was shot and, like, the humor and, like, everything about it, like,
what's his name's really good in it too? Little Huey.
Yeah, like, I
can't remember his name. It's Jack Quaid? Yeah, Jack Quaid.
Yeah. And, like, what's his name from What You Do in the Shadows?
Guillermo.
I thought that movie it was really smart, really funny, good twists, like, it was my favorite. It was my favorite movie of 2025 until TJ and I saw Superman on Saturday. And, it was awesome. I'll start by saying this movie is better than, I don't know what phase we are in the Marvel. It's better than whatever's in this phase. It's the best superhero movie I've seen since either No Way Home or Beyond the Spider-Verse, whichever one of those happened last. Like,
would you believe a man could fly?
Yes. No.
What about, would you believe a man is a guy? I don't even know what that means.
But do you believe in life after love?
Oh, yeah.
And it's so good. And the main character, Corn Sweat or Corn Sweet or whatever his name is.
Corn Sweat, yeah.
Swoggle.
It's a bad name, but he's a good Superman. He's the best Superman. And this is the best Lex Luthor we've ever had.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's so just, like, fun and, like, it's a fucking blast.
What is the real estate quotient?
0.
Oh shit!
No. Wait, what do you mean? As far as the Lex Luthor plot is concerned,
there's no goddamn real estate. Like,
no, there's no land.
There's
no land
movie.
grab. This is a classic.
There is kind of a land grab in the movie.
Well, yes, there is, but they're not creating a land.
Israel is fake. Israel is trying to land grab Gaza. Fake Gaza. Yeah, it's fucking wild.
But it's like, it is like pitch perfect, like Lex Luthor. Like, his fucking envy is his fucking comeuppance. Nicholas Hoult is just. I was just thinking, like, after watching that movie, I was kind of reflecting on his career. I was like, has he been bad in anything I've ever seen him in? And I can't think of anything. Like, he was in. I love him in Mad Max. I liked him. I liked him as Beast. Like, I loved him in the Menu, which I just recently rewatched. He's great in this. Like, the guy's a fucking gem. He's like Social Network and eating a dick. Like, this is a Lex Luthor that you can fucking hang out with and hate. Crypto's great. Everything's great. And it's just wholesome and like nice. And I think what I like even more about it is how much it's exposing fucking right-wing assholes who are like going against like, oh, maybe we should take care of people and not cause wars. And that's a bad thing.
Listening to Ben Shapiro talk about he doesn't like the movie because Ma and Pa Kent are like rural country folk and not, what's the fucking word that he used? Like regal or something. It's like, bro, have you ever read a fucking Superman comic?
He also doesn't think his wife should get wet. So like, let's
Jonathan Kent has no non-overall clothing options. Like, he could not be more like
fucking idiot.
Also, I guess he tried to make this weird. He's like, it's not really about Israel and Palestine because the people in this movie are committing a genocide against brown people. Or like, he missed the point entirely.
Yeah. I loved it. Also, I thought it was great. I feel like, I don't know, this is what we all need. Like, as far as like watching comic book movies, this feels like a breath of fresh air, because we've all kind of echoed this statement that we're just, even in the Marvel stuff, like everything is so dour all the time and bland, and it's like, this is very silly and colorful, and I mean, it's still like, James Gunn is good at a lot of things, but he's very good at adding moments that have a lot of heart to it. See, like, the entire Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. See a lot of Peacemaker, where it's like an incredibly silly tone, but he's somehow able to like draw out a lot of emotion in it. Also, Peacemaker, light spoilers, Peacemaker cameo in Superman.
Yeah, it's pretty great.
Hilarious. But, I love this movie. I mean, I'm not the biggest Superman guy, but I really thought that they nailed the character. And it's like, it's, again, like, I couldn't get over how just kind of goofy it was at times. Like, it's not a movie that's scared to be really, it felt like a Silver Age comic book at certain points. And I mean, even like Lex Luthor, I really liked his character because, you know, they went old school, again, Silver Age Lex Luthor, where his entire motivation is just born out of like jealousy. And I was so tired of like the Snyder version, where he's like this, like, I don't know, over intellectualized guy that's trying to kill a god or something and then drinks piss. And I couldn't tell you what the fuck Lex Luthor's motivation was in BVS.
What you're saying sounds like the tone of this movie is a lot like the tone of the movie we're going to talk about after we're done this bit.
Yeah, I'd say so. I mean, I think that the other thing that Superman's got going for it is it moves. It doesn't spend any time dealing with his fucking origin. It really, like, and I've seen a lot of people complain about this, but I think these two things go hand in hand. We all know fucking Superman. We all know his origins. We all know he dates Lois Lane. So, like, some people were complaining that, like, they didn't hash out Lois's and Clark's relationship enough. But do we need to? Like,
well, no, but like you could, but they could, counter that point, right?
I think you get enough in the movie.
Their chemistry,
in my personal opinion.
Their chemistry and their interactions on screen give you can infer everything. Like, you don't need to know.
I've known Gogs for 20 years, and I just found out how he met his wife, the particulars, like 2 weeks ago, and it hasn't impacted my enjoyment of Gogs.
Or his wife.
Well, wait till more parts of the Gogs verse come out into play, and maybe it'll
release the Gogs cut.
Maybe you can get a backstory to understand the
I want a Snyder cut of my life. That'd be great.
One quick question, TJ, specifically for you, as someone that's like very deep into comic book lore. What was it like seeing like a C-tier Wildstorm character have like a significant role in a major motion picture?
Talking about the engineer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I knew her from. I was like, I don't know this character very well. You're right. She's from fucking Stormwatch, isn't she?
The authority. Well, yeah,
the
what
authority.
Became the authority. Yeah.
Yeah, that is. Cause Gogs asked me, I'm like, dude, I don't remember this character, but now that you mention it,
I thought she was supposed to be like an homage to the weird bionic sister from Superman 3.
No, she's from Stormwatch. That's right. I totally forgot about that. I mean, I was tickled pink to see fucking Metamorpho in a goddamn movie. Like,
dude, Mr. Terrific stole the show.
Mr. Terrific was also great. Everybody's great. Hawkgirl was great. Nathan Fillion was wonderful.
Fair play jackets are we going to see popping up?
Forget it.
Oh, those the drip on Mr. Terrific is through the roof.
I love that, and I got it. I mean, I already talked to this a little bit, but the fact that this movie is not subtle about its politics is insane. Like, it's this huge, it's probably going to be the biggest movie of the year in America, probably the world. And it's like explicitly about fucking Israel and how much Israel sucks. And it's kind of insane. It would be like, to me, the only thing I was thinking about on the way home, it would be like if Battle Royale 2 was released in America and did really, really well. Like, remember how that movie opened? Like, it's insane. And I loved it. And I think it's wild. Like, it's funny because I've gotten a lot of like crazy Zionist assholes on TikTok being like in complete cope. Because they're like, it's not about that. It's not about that at all. It's like, dude, did you watch the fucking movie? It is so obvious. It's not subtle at all. But, yeah, I don't know. It's a great movie. I loved it. I can't, give me more of the Gunn DC verse.
Yeah, James Gunn's, like, that's 2 in a row for him that are just, like.
Also, real quick, so Frank Grillo is in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
So is he Rick Flag's dad? Is that what he used to?
In the,
okay,
like
that's Rick Flag Senior.
Oh, okay.
He voiced him in the Creature Commandos show.
Oh, I never watched that. I need to watch that. Yeah, I need to watch it. But yeah, because Rick Flag died in the last Suicide Squad, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. But anyway, the other thing that I watched was this piece of shit movie. I don't know why. I keep watching found footage movies and expect them to be good. It was called Looky Loo. It's trash. It's I'll give the movie credit. It's a found footage like serial killer movie, but the only thing I will give this movie credit on is they never broke the rules of found footage, right? Like, everything is basically this serial killer with a video camera in his hand, and there's no sound effects, there's no editing, there's barely any dialogue. Everything makes sense, like, as far as, like, him holding the camera, so they never ruin the verisimilitude of a scene. But the movie sucks. Like, it's just boring, because it's like, it's kind of creepy at first, but it's like, I don't know. Once he kills one person, it's like kind of does the same thing over and over and over again. And while it's like, quote unquote, like realistic, it's not particularly interesting. Like, there's no like escalation as far as like, is he going to get caught? Why is he like, cause at first he's just like stalking people outside their houses. And then he eventually kills them. And it's like, there's no characterization with the murderer. There's like nothing to really sink your teeth into. And I feel like if I saw this movie when I was like 17, I'd be like, wow, this is fucking brutal and like, this is real. And it just sucks. Like, I don't care. And it's not impressive anymore. Like, there's been so many of these types of movies out, and it's just like, I just don't give a shit. So yeah, Looky Loo is trash. Alec.
I got 2 things.
2 things?
Those superhero movies.
It sounds like your microphone fell in the pool. What happened? You were good for a while.
Yeah, you're a little garbled, buddy.
Uh-oh. Yeah. No.
Well,
what happened? Oh, you're getting better. Keep talking.
Hello.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I watched 2 things, both of the
2
superhero genre.
Hmm.
Like I said, I watched a Superman movie. Actually, just finished watching it. I watched the animated Superman Red Sun
Oh, how was that? I love that comic.
It's not as good as the comic. The comic is incredible.
Comics are amazing.
The comic fucking rocks.
It's fine. It's not as good as some of their other, a lot of other DC animated stuff. It's not as, I mean, nothing's as good as New Frontier. Like that's
the best one, yeah.
That's the best one.
That's
but like,
correct take.
Death of Superman, or Reign of the Supermen, Injustice, those were all a lot better. It's not bad. It's just kind of meh. One thing that bothered me, they changed the story just a hair, where when Superman and Batman are confronted and Diana is tied up, in the comics, Superman like begs her to break free to save him, and in the movie, she just breaks free of her own accord, and it makes it, I don't know, it made it a little.
It's not as cool.
I think it's cooler when he's begging her, and he like costs her.
It's her immortality, right? Or like
something. But like it costs her like whatever with her lasso of him begging her and her giving in instead of her just saying, "Oh yeah, I'll do this to save you." And I don't know. That probably bothers me more than it should, and I don't know why. But it's pretty good. It's all right. Jason Isaacs is Russian Superman voice, which is a weird casting choice.
It is weird.
And Diedrich Bader is Lex Luthor, which is also a weird casting choice.
That is weird. He does Batman in one of those shows.
Yeah, he does. I think he did it in one of the other animated movies, if I remember correctly.
Diedrich Bader's two chicks at the same time from Office Space, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, from Drew Carey's show.
Yep.
And the Florida warden in that weird episode of The Simpsons with Kid Rock in it.
He's like a redneck French Stewart.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. I feel like Peter Bader's had a much longer career than French Stewart. Or at least more productive.
Get that, French Stewart.
I mean, what did he do? Aside from Third Rock.
That's about it. He went like this.
I can't name.
He said the pinched face.
That's all he did.
I always think of whoever, I can't remember who played him, but that skit from Celebrity Jeopardy is like French Stewart. He's like, the answer, of course, is onions.
So
it was Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon,
yeah. One of
the other thing I
few
watched,
funny Jimmy Fallon sketches.
I finally watched the Thunderbolts.
And
What did you think?
And
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the fact that most of the movie was not world-ending stakes until the end. It was just them trying to stay alive and not get murdered. I thought the best parts of the movie were actually when there was like not a lot of action and just them like as a group joking around and harassing each other. Like they all have really good chemistry together. Like the Sentry / spoilers Void. I thought the guy who played him was terrible.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was a very weak. The character is not weak, but I thought he was a very weak villain. Although I thought the Void powers were done in like the coolest way possible.
yeah.
Yeah,
it's Bill Pullman's kid, isn't it?
What?
I believe it's Bill Pullman's son is the actor.
Oh, Jesus,
Yeah.
really?
Oh really?
It is. Gogs is right.
But that Void like power set and the way they showed it, and like him just like evaporating people into like dust or like shadows, kind of like Hiroshima. But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It's not outstanding. It's not like a 10, but perfectly cromulent.
Bro, you just like love friendship. That's like your favorite.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Who doesn't like friendship?
If you don't have friendship and love friendship, then why even be alive?
You don't have the friendship. You can't get on the sea of love.
That's what I call my car, the friendship.
Alec, did you feel like the movie was fighting with itself like I did, or not really?
Kind of. It seemed like it didn't quite know what it wanted to do at times, and some of that, from what I was reading, is kind of the writer's strike. Basically paused the movie, and then they retooled a whole bunch. I guess the writer was still kind of writing it while he was on strike, or somebody was giving notes while he was on strike, while they were on strike. And, like, they came back kind of retooled and went in, like, a slightly different direction. So I feel like that might be part of the reason why it seems all over the place.
That tracks, but they must have been making that movie. This shit must have been in production forever, because I feel like that strike was, like, years ago now.
Because apparently the Taskmaster character had a whole bunch of more stuff in the original script. And then post-writer's strike, they came back to film more, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we're just shooting you in the head. Shooting you in the head, and you're out of the movie." It's like I went from having like a bunch of scenes to having one line.
So did they tee it up, like, or did it do well enough for this to be? Are they going to branch off of this, or did this kind of bomb and they're not going to continue?
I don't even know how to answer those questions anymore. It's like. For while I was in the theaters, people were saying that it was like a hit, and then it's like, oh, it bombed. Like, I don't even know. You know what I mean? This shit gets so annoying.
It's made about 400 million worldwide, so, like, I guess probably, but like TJ said, who knows what numbers they're working off of anymore. Like,
yeah.
The movie could have cost $2 billion to make, we'd have no idea, and they're burying part of it in Disney Plus, and who could give a shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like they'd be better off at this point just blowing the whole thing up and starting over?
I don't know. I mean, I guess. But what do you mean by starting over? Like,
just
like from square one, like a new Cap movie, like redo Avengers, or like what?
I mean, you could start it with X-Men, or maybe with this Fantastic Four, but I mean, like, it's just, I still feel like they suffer from having to continuously, like, call back and tie into shit. Like,
the web they've wove is just too much at this point.
Yeah.
It's suffering under its own weight.
They need, like, a Crisis on Infinite Earths or something.
No. Please, no. The monitor and the anti-monitor.
Oh, God. No. God, please don't ever let us see the anti-monitor on a movie screen.
Well, it wouldn't be in a Marvel movie.
Something like that. Like, I don't know.
I know, just in general.
Maybe post Doomsday and Secret Wars or whatever, they'll finally give up the ghost and say, all right, let's just start X-Men now. And then branch off out of that universe with other stuff. Like, for as much as they've done, as many characters as they've put on screen, they still have hundreds of characters they can use.
They can still make a fucking Sleepwalker movie.
Oh my God.
That was in production for a while, but that was under Fox. And they also had what was that fucking character that, like, looked like a knockoff Spawn, but he was like Nightwish or...
Well, they had, hold on. They had Night Thrasher, but he did not look like a knockoff Spawn. He looked like a knockoff Daredevil.
No, there was a guy, he looked like a knockoff Spawn. It was like...
Night Watch? I feel like I
think it was Night Watch. I don't know, it was terrible. But they had that in production for a while when Sony still had the Spider-Man rights.
Damn, Sony Spider-Verse.
And Night Thrasher was a cool character. He was part of the New Warriors.
Are they still making that Spawn movie, or is that done?
Who fucking knows, dude? Todd McFarlane, like, jumps on the internet every 6 months to be like, it's still in production, we're still working on it. It's like, okay.
Sure you are, bud.
It's a Blumhouse movie too, so, like, you're gonna make a Spawn movie on, like, no budget? Like, I don't understand.
I don't know how you're gonna top the original, frankly, so I think we should probably just stop.
So, you know what'd be great? If, since it's a Blumhouse movie, they use the same fucking CGI from that hill scene in the original. Yeah. It sounds like Sean when he makes his demon voice, like...
Just get Michael Jai White and John Leguizamo on the horn and run it back. Like, let's go,
dude. That would be sick. Honestly, they should just do that.
When they went to fucking Terminator 2 menu hell.
Yeah, it was so bad. Oh my God. Oh, I love that movie. Fucking bring back Spawn. Anything else before we get into the Rocketeer?
No.
Dogs, what happened in 1992?
19-dickety-2.
Is it 92?
91. 91.
Damn, I was close.
19-dickety-1. The Rocketeer. What happens in this movie? What doesn't happen in this movie? It's got a little bit of everything. Mostly rockets and some planing.
Some tears.
Planing? What is planing?
It's the act of
you saw down wood a little bit.
Yeah, shaving shit down. So it's 1938 Los Angeles, and we're gonna. And that Hitler's one bad egg. So you've got this guy and his group of buddies, with one of which being Alan Arkin with hair, as we.
Well, this was back when the 10% of the GDP was air shows.
Yeah, like the air show economy was through the roof. Like, this is before cable, so you had that.
Forgive my ignorance, but are air races a real thing?
They were.
Do they do many more?
No,
they're too fast. You wouldn't be able to see
shit. You can only do it with biplanes and shit. You could catch up with a pool skimmer.
Well,
like, it's got to be like.
What does the plane sexuality have to do with anything?
Huh?
You said that biplane, that they have a.
That joke's not good enough to repeat.
Stop it.
It was funny.
I was taking a transatlantic flight in a biplane.
You saved it.
There we go. Anyways,
you're welcome, guy. You're welcome, DJ. I saved you.
You loved it.
It's 1938 Los Angeles, and we've got some fly boys going around in a circle for funzos. And anyway, you've got this guy.
This movie needed a narrator like that, by the way. That would have been sick.
That guy who's not Kyle, whoever I said he was, from like Football Nights or whatever it's called. He's out flying planes around.
Anything like that guy, dude.
I don't know where you got that.
He looks just like that guy.
I hadn't watched the movie yet when you sent that text, and I was like, "Oh, Kyle Chandler's in this."
He doesn't.
That's what you meant, because nobody looks like him in this movie.
Also, the guy? His name's like Billy Mitchell or something.
No, that's the guy who's good at Donkey Kong.
Anyway,
Billy something.
Billy Campbell.
Has this guy been in anything else?
Enough.
Yeah, he was in Enough. He was the husband to beat.
Yeah, he was in Enough, dude. He's fucking Moho royalty. Enough, dude. What a movie.
So anyway, he's out here just zipping it around, and they're testing out a new plane where you sit in the ass and then you fucking fly. And in doing so, there's a bunch of G-men taking down some gangsters going through a cornfield. And for some reason, he decides to buzz them. And then just apropos of nothing, the gangsters just unload a Tommy gun into his ass, cut his hydraulics. I guess he helps clip them into whatever their airfield situation. Then he smashes... Wait, is this where he smashes into a fuel truck? Lots of fuel trucks get exploded, and the pawn shop guy, Gideon from The Crow, not happy about it. So anyway, he almost dies and explodes. The G-men get the gangsters, but not before the one guy could swap out whatever they were stealing with a vacuum cleaner and then smash that into the fuel truck, and then it explodes, and then on we go. Meanwhile,
this movie's filled with, and I don't know how to put this, but like it was a phenomenon when we were younger, like junior violence. Like this movie in theory is incredibly violent, but like
it's
not
like Looney
bloody.
Tunesian. Like it's not bloody. It's just like you wouldn't, like you hit somebody in the head with a hammer and it's funny, as opposed to just being manslaughter. So so this thing gets burned up. They don't know what to do. They're like, all right. The guy's like, I don't care what your problems are. I need you to pay for my new fuel truck, or I'm kicking you out of my plane barn. And they're like, shit. But they go into their old plane because they're going to resurrect the clown costume rigmarole, and they find a rocket pack. And so then they do a series of half-assed experiments with the rocket pack, including taking the statue of Jebediah Springfield and strapping it to the fucking planting fields, and then strap it to that, then somehow remotely detonate it, yada, yada, yada. Eventually we've got a rocket situation. They're like, dude, we can do some rocket shit with this. This is probably what they wanted. But we can't, we need to make money, so we're not going to give it back to the feds quite yet. But after we're done doing our rocketing, then we'll make money, and then we'll have our plane back, then we'll give it back to the feds. And then Alan Arkin's like, I don't know, sure, why not? I'll make you a helmet out of a radio.
Alex Wright, Alan Arkin with hair is distracting. I did not process. Also,
his hair looks like...
Go ahead, Alex.
His hair looks like in the Simpsons movie when Marge redraws on the wanted poster and draws like hair going out to the side for Homer. This is what it looks like. I couldn't stop thinking about that the whole time.
Like,
it walks off like sideways, like in a random direction.
That's the thing. There is not one hair that goes in the same direction. Like, it is all like being repelled by his scalp somehow.
Yeah,
also, like, I think you might have, I don't know if you skipped over this or this is part of it, but they cut to Howard Hughes, who
it's the guy from Lost.
You're talking about like Howard Stark, you mean, who's trying
he is literally Howard Hughes.
Oh, I know he's Howard Hughes, but they're trying to get him to develop technology for the government. But he's like, thank you. You're going to use it for war. He
basically gets a chyron that says he's Howard Hughes, and then he's like, and then tell him that it's over with, and tell him Howard Hughes. It's like, we got it.
Yeah, thank you.
Also, we get a Spruce Moose nod at the end of the film. So anyway, there's a guy who's like, so now the gangsters are trying to get this thing, and they're led by the incomparable Paul Sorvino. And he is just doing his most gangstery things. And they are calling in a man named Lothar who looks like he's straight from Dick Tracy, and his finishing move is to fold you in half. That is what he does.
There was some like really tall, ugly white basketball player that he looked like, and I could not think of his name for the life of me.
Detlef Shrimp?
George Mirasan?
George Mirasan, that was the guy, yeah.
Well, it's funny because this guy was a professional basketball player at the ABA for like 2 years.
Oh shit!
Yeah, really.
Wait, that was makeup though, right? He doesn't actually look like.
No, he does not actually look like that.
No, he's not like a Robert Zadar.
He is comically like made up. Like he looks
they
like
should have gotten Robert Zadar for this movie. He'd have been better.
Also,
no, he literally looks like Dick Tracy. Like, you're right. You said Dick Tracy. Like, he looks like a Dick Tracy.
Like every Dick Tracy villain. So, what's his name? Kyle MacLachlan or Kyle, whatever his name is. His girlfriend is,
what?
The main character.
Kyle MacLachlan.
Yeah.
His main squeeze is an actress played by the impossibly good-looking Jennifer Connelly.
Jennifer Connelly in this movie, Maroon, like,
and she's in
Machi,
and she's out here in Hollywood trying to make her bones by trying out for some sort of, I don't know, Errol Flynn picture, but instead of it being Errol Flynn, it's one of the lesser James Bonds.
Like, it feels like Sam Raimi saw this
Bond.
Yeah.
Yeah, Timothy Dalton rocks.
Yeah. I love Timothy Dalton. He's just a lesser Bond. What do you want from me?
Lesser than who?
Lesser than Connery.
Lesser than Bill Lasby.
George Lazenby.
George Lazenby. Close enough.
I mean, he's better than Brosnan.
Yes.
He's better than Pierce Brosnan. He's not as good as Daniel Craig. We can have a debate about Roger Moore. Anyway.
Better than Moore.
Yeah, better than Moore.
All right. Well, you know.
This is Jennifer Connelly at her hottest, right?
Oh my God.
She's got like, and this is going to sound really crazy because she's in fantastic shape, but she's got a little bit more weight on her than she did as she got older.
No,
she got like really thin.
She's unbelievably attractive in this movie. Like, it's distracting how attractive she is.
Also, Cliff and Her's plot is like very reminiscent of the plot of Sam Raimi's first Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, actually, yeah. But yeah, Timothy Dalton, who is great in this movie.
He's phenomenal.
My favorite part of the movie.
So he's an actor. He's the third greatest actor in the world. And he is dealing with Paul Sorvino through some sword negotiations, and they send the fold-up guy to go fold up one of the gangsters. He's like, I left it in the airfield. So then they go to the airfield, and they toss everything, and they can't find it. And then Flyboy goes to the set to watch his girl, like, not do her job. He brings down the house. I think that was the joke they actually made, because he destroys the set. She gets fired, but then Timothy Dalton overhears, oh, hey, I got a rocket pack. Because at this point, the Rocketeer has exposed himself to the general public because I choose to expose myself. The Marla's dad from A League of Their Own decides to do the clown show.
What a pull.
I know. Decides to do the clown rodeo sky thing in lieu of Billy Crudup or whatever his name is, and they're like he I don't know, he has a heart attack or he farts or he's dead up there. I don't know. The plane dies. And he's like, I better Rocketeer his ass up there and save him. So he smashes through the bottom of the plane and then grabs onto the wings and then just jets him on down. So fun stuff. Then everybody's there like, the what's his name? Gideon's like, it's all part of the show, folks. And he's like, I'm going to make so much money on this Rocketeer. Then all the gangsters are also there, I guess, because they just maybe were checking out the airfield. Like, that's the Rocketeer man thing.
Oh, they were looking for wasn't this after they broke the guy in half?
Yeah, they knew it was at the airfield.
And they was like, well, we checked everywhere, boss. We checked everywhere. He said, well, check again.
Hey, boss, wasn't we looking for a rocket pack?
Damn, Sean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We need to cast you in a 1930s gangster movie.
And I think at this point, the government...
I don't have the correct complexion.
We'll color grade it. It'll be fine.
I think at this point, the G-men also figure this out because at this point, Howard Hughes does an autopsy on what got burnt. He's like, that's a mighty fine vacuum, English, but it is no rocket pack. And
also, I found out because of this movie, if you were white in the 40s, you could just punch an FBI agent in the face with zero come off.
No, there's no no. It was basically shook off. Like you weren't just getting stick timed.
One of the lead FBI agents was the coach from Not Another Teen Movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Billy Bob when he has the concussions.
So now the big goony guy is going to Cliff's house to go find the rocket pack. That doesn't work out. The FBI shows up at some point, and maybe it's here. The Monster Man and Cliff Cliff is the main character, are in the house, and I think it's the FBI. Like circles the house and then just unloads on the house and like Swiss cheeses it. If memories, I don't think it was
they training day the place.
Yeah. So he escapes. He goes to the bulldog shaped diner, which is awesome. But the rocket pack does have
diners in the 30s and 40s were way cooler than diners now.
It's pretty dope.
Where he's there with Jennifer Connelly, and she's like, maybe we could go somewhere else. It's like, yeah, maybe we could go to the Derby, or we could have lunch on the moon.
Yeah, ladies, settle down. At this point, they sort of broke up, because now she's sort of dating, or she's being seduced by the third greatest actor in the world, Timothy Dalton, because he's trying to play it to get close to her, to get close to the Rocketman. And they also send the gangsters to the dog restaurant, and a fight ensues after they break like a coffee. They do like the most they do the least menacing gangster stuff of all time. They knock over some pies and they smash a coffee pot.
A coffee pot. Yeah.
Sorry about your radio.
Yeah. Blammo.
And the guy's like hilarious. He's like, why don't you make us some dinner? How about a pot of coffee? And then he breaks the coffee. I like a little music with my dinner, and then shoots the radio. I was like waiting for him to be like, sometimes I like to beat off afterward and just shoot himself in the dick.
I hope I don't start jacking.
So now, at this point,
fucking clown pooter.
It's got 3 views. It was uploaded yesterday. So they go. So James Bond is trying to seduce Jennifer Connelly at the club from
Temple of Doom.
Temple of Doom, yeah.
Hold on, pause real quick. I'm sorry, because I'm gonna forget this thought. When you see the inside of Timothy Dalton's house, did anyone else think of fucking Ozymandias' lair in Watchmen? I swear to God, I was like,
two things.
One,
I thought about that pimped out cocaine mid building penthouse from Predator 2.
Oh yeah, sure.
Second of all, my wife explained to me that this was actually like a very famous like Frank Lloyd Wright house. It actually shows up in like a ton of movies.
Look at Liz with the fucking architectural drops.
Also, I was able to sneak this in as a 2-for-1. I tricked my kids into watching it for family movie night, so we all
enjoyed it. They probably enjoyed it. I liked it when I was a kid.
So anyway, he goes to the Who's Who Club, or whatever the fuck it's called, the Clamshell, and he's listening to some of that jazz music.
Oh, and this is, correct me if I'm wrong, Alec, this is our thread, right? Because this is Jan from The Office, and she was the soul man.
She's the singer.
Yeah.
And then later a guy just tears it up with a clarinet. So then chaos ensues. Jenny gets kidnapped. Jenny is Jennifer. I think her name's Jenny. Is her name Jenny? Or
yes.
Oh, that's convenient. The Rocketeer gets trapped in the club because they lock all the doors, and he's just scooting around, setting fire to all the tablecloths. And then Rocketeer's out of the skylight.
He thinks Jenny's gone because he told her to leave, but she came back in. So he escapes thinking she's gone when she actually gets kidnapped by the third greatest actor in the world.
And then he takes her to his not-so-secret lair, but then she finds his Nazi-secret lair.
He chloroforms her.
Yeah. And then, she wakes up, and then she finds his, Enigma machine and all of his Hitler tapes, and she's like, this isn't good.
I like it. She gets on the radio to call for help. And the speaking German on the other end of the radio is like, Herr Flynn? It's like, that's obviously not Timothy Dalton talking on the radio. It's obviously a young woman, not a 50-year-old man.
Well, he's a fantastic actor, so who knows what he can do with his voice.
Maybe he's taking it out for a walk.
Goof him up.
Oh, that's very good voice he's doing there, Herr Flynn.
That's a very good Jennifer Connelly.
You went a bit Irish with that.
That's the only accent I can do. It's not racist.
So anyway, now James Bond's like, listen here, dickhead, I'm going to kill your girlfriend unless you give me the rocket pack, and you got to come alone, no cops. He's like, uh-oh. And then they end up, you thought that fucking Alan Arkin was going to catch a hot one, but turns out he got arrested by the FBI, and then the Rocketeer shows up at Howard Hughes' house, and he's like, listen, this is why I'm not making no more Rocketeers, because of the Nazis, roll it. And there's just a guy in the projection booth waiting for him to say roll it.
Briefly speculate as to why did he have that film made that day? Like, what was the purpose of that reel?
Look, dude, that cartoon was cool as shit.
Yeah, it was like 10 seconds long.
He said they stole it, right?
He said a man died to get it out of Germany.
Many rebels died for this. So he shows a fun cartoon, and shout out to the Nazis for animation and, I guess, wardrobe. He's like, that's why I'm not going to do it no more, because I don't want no more flying Nazis. And he's like, that's a good call. So then he's like, listen, I just need to borrow this thing for 20 minutes.
I'm sorry, in the cartoon, all of the German troops are flying Nazis. They have no other means that they have dominated the earth.
They flew Nazis with jetpacks across the Atlantic. The range on these things were silly, according to the cartoon.
Also, according to the Rocketeer's first, Gallivant. That thing lasts forever. He chases down a plane, catches it, flies it to safety, and then uses the rocket booster after that to propel a truck at assumingly 500 miles an hour.
He set a land speed record just for a goof 'em up, just to get away from the Federales.
It runs on gasohol.
Yeah, it was what did he say? They said it ran on jet fuel. Yeah. So anyway,
and the tank stays cold with its plot-relevant chewing gum, but somehow his pants never catch on fire.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah,
I thought it was going to be burning his biscuits. So anyway, he shows up at the rendezvous, and they're like, "This guy's a Nazi." He's like, "No shit." And then at that point, Paul Sorvito's like, "Listen, I'm a lot of things. I may be shiftless, lazy, evil, a communist, but I'm not. I'm certainly not a
pornographer."
Yeah. So then the gangsters and the FBI have a chum 'em up moment, and they shoot it out with Nazis just spring out of nowhere. They're full-blooded, Hugo Boss wearing Nazis just materialize. Also, a whole ass airship materializes. So now the SS Luxembourg, I believe, is what's flying over top, and they're like, all right, well, we're gonna go do this now. So they fight their way kind of on top and across the airship. And it's full of hydrogen, so we know how this turns out. They give up. Cliff has to give up the rocket pack to save Jenny. And they fight it out. Then Timothy Dalton's like, "Peace, lad of bitch," and then
slowly and after like a bunch of mishaps, knock one Nazi after another out of the blimp, one at a time.
So Timothy Dalton flies away, but now the chewing gum has sprung a leak. It lights him on fire. He becomes the Human Torch. And then I think he smashes into the Hollywoodland sign to just turn into the word Hollywood.
That's awesome.
It is pretty great. Also, I love the visual effect of him being on fire and like flying through the sky. Like it's very like corny looking, but I loved it. I thought it was awesome.
Meanwhile, on top of the airship, and I don't know a whole lot about a whole lot, but I'm pretty confident that explosions of like big volumes of gas don't happen in like a sequential order like what was happening at the top of this balloon. But anyway, Jenny and Cliff are running away from the explosions from the front end of the balloon to the back of the balloon. Lothar is still strapped to the roof. They all run it out. He gets his wagon hitched to dying. And then Howard Hughes shows up via auto gyro.
That's a hell of a sentence.
And, they just drop a fucking rope ladder, and they're like, all right, let's go do this now. And they snag him off at the top of this burning blimp. And then everything's cool. Jenny and Cliff are in love, and Howard Hughes brings over a fresh plane for Cliff. And no one will ever be the wiser because there are no more rockets or Rocketeers. And that's...
Except Jennifer Connelly has secreted the plans for the rocket pack and given them to Alan Arkin.
Right. Now Alan Arkin's going to go just hog wild with it and make, various flying
An
animals.
army of unstoppable supermen.
Yeah.
Ubermensch.
So, that's Disney's 1991 Disney's The Rocketeer. Just
I love that last scene when Alan Arkin's like studying the plans and saying how he could improve on them, but the two of them are just there making out, paying no attention to him whatsoever.
Yeah.
And he's
Would
just
you?
Like, oh.
Yeah, can you blame him?
No, I wouldn't. But I was thinking,
he's over there going, hachi, machi, good googly moogly, and they're just fingering each other.
When I'm at work and I talk too long about, like, righteous gemstones and people, you can see their eyes glaze over, but I just keep talking about it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Because, like, I don't give a fuck. I work with you. I talk about anything the fuck I want.
Yeah, fuck you.
I'm their boss, so they're a captive audience. They can't just walk away from me.
It's a good point. Do we want to talk about anything before we get to five?
Yeah, I mean,
I want to talk about how fucking great this movie looks.
It almost like
very good.
It suffers almost a little bit from its like restoration or whatever because it kind of. I think the effects would look a little bit better if they weren't in 4K. But I think part of the Rocketeer design is just so fucking iconic. If you're of a certain age, you know exactly what that silhouette is, and it can't be like reproduced. Like you see a lot of like, oh, this is based off a Cyclops or like a Wolverine or something. Like you're never gonna do that again because it's like too incredibly like specific. The fucking set dressing is amazing. Like every artistic choice is perfect, and the movie's like totally charming. Like, it is a very charming movie. And I didn't know this because I felt like this was everywhere when we were kids. Like, but it was kind of a bomb.
Yeah. I saw that.
I think it did. Did it get a serial like all the other movies in the early 90s?
I mean, I'm sure it got a lot of stuff. Like, I'm sure it got McDonald's toys.
I remember there were toys.
It got the worst, like, PVC bendy action figures. Like, it didn't get a good toy line.
There is
like plastic with the metal frame in the middle.
Oh yeah, just fucking brutal.
Those.
Like the old WWE ones.
Hold on, I'm gonna link it in the chat. There is a 1/12 inch scale, fully posable action figure with a bulldog that you can get for $74, and it looks good as shit. Except the Rocket's wrong. The Rocket Pack's off.
I guess he had a bulldog in the comic.
Or is this the comic book Rocket Pack?
Well, there was just a couple of years ago, they came out with, like, I guess a show, an animated show, so maybe it's from that. But I don't know. How do I see the chat? I don't know how to look at the chat.
There's like I'll just text it to everybody.
Like his look is so iconic to me. Like there's I forget what Spider-Man, one of the spin-off like Spider-Man, not Noir, but something, or was it Rain? Where he has like that jacket and it's like, oh, it's Spider-Man with the Rocketeer jacket.
It's not Rain.
Not Rain.
No,
I know what you're talking about.
I can't think of the one you're talking about.
It's like a future one, right?
Yeah. It's like his last stand, but somehow current Spider-Man is like watching himself die in the future.
Oh yeah, what was that? Shit, I can't think of it. Was it The End? Was it Spider-Man The End?
Maybe. I've read it a bunch of times. That costume looks awesome too, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can tell it's definitely Rocketeer inspired.
Alec,
do you guys remember? I remember, and I don't know, maybe it was just something they didn't put on in the movie that was just in the trailers, or maybe I'm totally misremembering it. But I remember like a shot or a scene of like a train in a tunnel, or a car in a tunnel, and him with like two flashlights rocketing the other way, so the car like veered off. But maybe I'm just totally.
I don't remember that. Maybe.
Alec, it might be in there because I guess a lot of shit ended up getting cut for money, so maybe it was something they planned to do and couldn't.
Maybe. Yeah. Or like, yeah.
Alec, was your favorite part of the movie the jazzy music interlude at the fancy restaurant?
No, I fucking hate jazz music.
Oh.
Even old-timey, like, jazz before it got all weird and, like, experimental. I don't like jazz.
Jazz is clinically the worst.
Incorrect.
Play the right note. Like, God, how hard is it?
I can do that.
Signatures matter, people.
It's about the note she doesn't play. I can do that at home. It sounds like she's hitting a baby with a cat.
Oh, she's off the map.
Tiny boots.
That might be one of mine.
That's my favorite sketches. All right. Anything else, guys?
No.
Nope. 5 knuckle shuffle time, I guess.
It is Spider-Man The Last Stand, by the way, just in case anybody still cares.
The Last Stand was what it was called. Gox.
It's an 8 for me, dog. It's charming. It's fun. It's family watchable. It's got so much style. It should be down with the stylistics. It is top notch. It's a good time. And I'd never seen it before, so I really enjoyed this. Yeah, it's one of those movies that I've always been aware of, and I've never just once again, I'm really enjoying this journey we've been on this year because I've watched a whole lot of movies that I've either not necessarily avoided, but I think no desire, like I didn't have any desire to see The Rocketeer when I was younger, and I hadn't had a desire to see it since, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I got to show my kids. It's a lot of fun. It's like a perfectly cool, like, unique superhero movie of, it's got the fish out of water thing. It's got the neat, like, 1930s style to it. Like, it's wholesome. It's a good time. And Paul Sorvino rules. So, it's an 8 for me, dog.
Oh,
TJ.
yeah.
It's also an 8 for me, dog. I enjoyed this movie a lot. I thought a little bit of this movie I thought drug a little bit for me, towards the end, but overall I thought it was a lot of fun. I really liked the visuals. I liked how, it felt very throwbacky, and like even a lot of the performances, like not everybody's, like they're kind of uneven, honestly, but like Timothy Dalton's is very actorly and like very of the time. And I enjoyed that. I liked the weird Monster Man as the villain was fun. That cartoon was great, even though it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I don't know. There's a lot to like about this movie. And it's a shame it bombed, because, I mean, it feels like you could have easily made a sequel.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad it bombed, so it didn't get a sequel that would have potentially ruined it.
Honestly, I'm sort of shocked Disney hasn't brought it back.
Maybe we could do a pitch with, Old Man Cliff Secord goes to Vietnam.
That shit would be sick.
It becomes John Rambo with a jetpack.
What was I gonna say? There's something. We watched another pretty good Disney movie that was a total bomb, and John Carter of Mars, and I felt like that's the same thing. It's very similar to this movie, where it's like both are solid movies. It just didn't do well. Yeah. And I wonder, I mean, back then, there was like no real star in this movie. Like, I wonder if they cast somebody more recognizable as the lead if it would have done better.
Could have got Billy Crudup.
Yeah, or...
Could have got Kyle MacLachlan.
They should have gotten Mickey Rourke.
I think they thought this Billy Campbell, I think they sort of thought this would be what launched him. He just got to beat the shit out of Jennifer Lopez.
Hollywood said to Billy Campbell's career, enough.
He did this, and then the next year he was in Bram Stoker's Dracula, and then really just a bunch of TV and schlock after that.
He was in Bram Stoker's Dracula? Damn, I don't remember this
somebody named all. Quincy something.
Oh, the cowboy!
Yeah, that's exactly who he is, yeah. That's crazy. You
shall find me the hawker, I say.
Sean.
I'm gonna keep it going with an 8. Like, despite, TJ's right, some of the performances are all over the shop, but this has the unique thing of everybody knows what movie they're in, which sometimes is hard. Like, everybody's kind of going for their period thing. It would be tough to make this in present day because, like, everybody would be the Nazis, so there wouldn't be, like, that much of a conflict. My only thing is, and this is kind of like a stupid quibble, and it may be different in the comic books, because this is ostensibly a kid's movie, like, I feel like he needs a gun or something. Like, he needs some kind of offensive capability besides just flying. Gogs.
Yeah, I thought I saw in all of the, like, promotional materials prior to this, he had, like, a Luger or, like, a 45 or something.
I think that was from, like, that was all from, like, the end of the movie where he had the gun when he flew up to the Zeppelin.
In the comics, he has a gun. He's got that. In the comics, he has that Nazi, a Mauser. That's the one that looks like Han Solo's gun.
Yeah,
Luger.
I thought. Luger. Yeah, that's what he has in the comics.
The Mausers were those robots from Ninja Turtles, TJ.
Also, the bad guy from Super Mario 2.
Yeah, but like this is like a totally, again, like a totally watchable movie, and the art direction is like fantastic. And that poster, man, like, just to make that poster is worth having this entire movie, whatever they spend.
Oh, that poster goes so fucking hard.
That poster is impossibly hard. But, like, yeah, no, this is one of the few movies that we've gone back to.
Calm down over there.
Oh, yeah, Jesus Christ. That we've gone back to that are of this kind of, like, big, epic from where kids movies that I think holds up. I probably enjoyed this more as an adult than I did as a kid, because, like, I wasn't really aware of Nazis or that kind of shit when I was young. I just wanted to see him with the helmet on doing stuff. So, no, I thought it was really good. And I feel like Billy Campbell kind of works in the same way that Michael Pare works in Streets of Fire, as this kind of like blank slate cipher.
Yeah, I can see that.
Alec, go ahead and give it a 10.
I'm going to give it a 9.
Thanks.
Okay.
Like, this movie rocks.
Nice. I got it.
Like, this movie's such a fucking blast. As I was watching it, I watched it yesterday while I was getting my new tires put on my car. And as I was watching it, I was like, before the Nazi reveal, I was like, I remember Nazis being in this movie. Like, it's pretty far into this. No Nazis. Was I wrong? Did I mix up like this in the Last Crusade or something? Like,
right.
And then the Nazis came. I was like, oh, there they are.
Like, oh,
I was right. I remember the Nazis. Yeah, this movie fucking rocks. Like, I love it. Like, I love it more than when I saw it as a kid. It's a blast. And I think, it has a lot of the same vibes as, like, it's not as horny, but like as The Mummy. It's like,
yeah, I can definitely see
a really fun action movie for all ages that, like, everybody can get into and enjoy. It's not like too serious just for adults or too cartoony just for kids. Like, if you like fun adventure movies, like, you can get into this.
When you said just for adults, I'm picturing like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, where they're all sitting at the table and then just a guy in a rocket flies over their heads in the room.
That would be a better movie. That'd be pretty sick.
Oh, that was weird.
boringness. But yeah, it's a 9. Like, I love this movie. And that, like Sean said, the drip of the fucking Rocketeer outfit cannot be bad.
It's amazing.
Like, it's so goddamn good.
So that's a certified.
If that got a re-release now, that would be every white person's costume for Halloween this year.
Well, if you're wearing the mask, you don't need to. No one would know.
And goddamn, that mask is so dope. And like, not to be a fucking nerd, but as I was watching it, I was like, it makes sense, like, logistically too. Like, it has big wide eyes that go around the sides, so you still have like your peripheral vision.
Right.
It's not just like 2 slits in the front or something like that, like an Iron Man, where all you can see is like the Mark 1.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Like,
I never really thought about that.
Where you can only see directly in front of you. Like, it looks so good.
And I feel like this fin is pretty sharp.
Well, I actually kind of like, I was like that Alan Arkin's like, yeah, it's a rudder, so whichever way you look, that's the way you're going to fly. And I'm like, that's kind of fucking smart.
Yeah, how do I look? You look like a hood ornament.
Yeah. All right, so...
Yeah. So now
that is a certified good-ass movie, so I guess it goes back to Gogs now, correct?
Yep, I swept in last week and took Gogs' pick, I traded back, or Gogs traded back.
Yeah, it turned to a real draft day over here.
Yeah, you're going to get an extra 5th rounder next February.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be Higher Learning or Nothing, and that's what we're going to watch. We're going to watch.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What are we watching? Higher Learning?
Jennifer Connelly's The Link. Higher Learning, starring Michael Rappaport, Iced Cube.
Oh, God, that means I can pick Bamboozled if it's my pick next.
You or TJ are up in the next.
I've never even heard of this movie.
Oh, I watched this.
Are you serious?
John Singleton's Higher Learning.
No, I've never seen this.
I watched this way back
Christy
in the
Swanson,
day.
I think, is also in that movie.
There's
Omar Epps, the coach of the Steelers, Michael Rappaport, Ice Cube, Cole Hauser. Why do I know Cole Hauser?
Cole Hauser's the best.
Pitch Black.
Like the Pitch Black.
Yeah, Christy Swanson and Tyra Banks is in this movie.
There's a lot of people in this. So it's gonna set. I think Busta Rhymes is in this film.
Oh
yeah, it has one of
Fishburne's in it.
The poster is so bad.
It's got one of the worst fight scenes in movie history. You'll know it when you see it.
So, for those of you at home listening, the poster is like, it's just all these symbols. It's the male symbol with Omar Epps' face in it, then the female symbol with, I don't know which actress, then the Black Power fist with Ice Cube in it, then swastika, and then I don't know what the top is, but they're just stacked on top of it. Is that what that is? I can't even tell. It's awful. Like, graphic design is my passion ass poster. It's awful. Like, what the fuck?
So there we go. But
all right, Higher Learning next week. All right. I'll get it on the Plex.
All right, boys. All
right, everybody. That's the show. You know what to do. Bend over. keep pushing your head up and eat your own ass.
Rocket something if you have to.
That's true. And
rocket up your ass.
Right. That's right. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.